If you're looking to start intermittent fasting because you want to lose weight, or especially that body fat around your abs that just won't seem to go away, then intermittent fasting definitely works. I finally got to see my abs. The science is undeniable, and there are plenty of videos that go deep into the benefits. But for me, the real benefits weren't just physical. It was something that is rarely talked about, and that is mental clarity and focus. I was eating 5 times a day, just like most people do, because that's what we were taught, right? Breakfast is the most important meal. You need to snack every couple of hours to keep your metabolism fired up. But then you realize that after every meal, there is a crash, whether it's in your energy or your focus or your mood. And it's just that constant eat, crash, repeat cycle. I'm 42 now. I started intermittent fasting when I was 33, and I didn't do it purely because I wanted to lose body fat, which obviously it helped me do. But I realized something that people rarely talk about, and that is the fact that we are programmed to chase food, not out of hunger, but out of habit. So I met a friend one day that had lost more than 30 pounds and was looking better and more clear-minded than ever. When I asked him what he was doing, he said intermittent fasting. At first, I thought it was insane. Not having breakfast, that's a non-negotiable for me. Not snacking throughout the day, there's no way I'm gonna make it through the day without it. But I thought to myself, there's obviously something off because I'm eating healthy, I'm working out, but I constantly feel like I lack energy and focus. So I thought I'd give it a shot. So I kept it simple. I didn't overcomplicate the diet. I didn't go through crazy meal preps. I just continued eating what I used to eat, but just in a span of 8 hours instead of throughout the day, which usually started at 8 a.m. and stopped at 11 p.m. My day looks something like this. Tea and coffee, sugar-free of course, until 12 p.m. And at 12 p.m. I'd have my 4 boiled eggs. At 5 p.m. I'd have my post-workout protein shake. And at 7 to 8 p.m. I'd have a protein-based meal with some carbs and greens on the side. There were no snacks, no grazing, no meals out of boredom. And let me tell you, the first couple of weeks were brutal. I was constantly hungry, groggy. I felt that I lacked energy, and I thought that this defeats the purpose. Why the hell am I doing this to myself? I have less energy than I used to have when I used to eat throughout the day. But I stuck through it for 30 days. And that's when I started to see some results. Physically, I was feeling better than ever. I had dropped my body fat. I started to see that my abs were starting to form, even though I used to work out and do the exact same workouts before and never saw my abs. I was sleeping better. I was feeling better throughout the day. It was just a game changer for me. And just as importantly, I felt a mental sharpness that I've never felt in my life before. There were no more fogs in the morning, no more obsessing over food, no more post-meal crashes. It was just clarity throughout the day and mental focus. And that is the part that is rarely talked about when it comes to intermittent fasting. Yes, it makes you lose weight. Yes, it gives you more energy. But just as importantly, it gives you the mental freedom. I stopped chasing dopamine hits from food. I stopped letting hunger dictate my mood. I stopped living by the clock. And that self-discipline that I built through intermittent fasting leaked into all parts of my life, whether it was my work, my focus, my emotions. It just gave me that mental clarity and freedom and more headspace to focus on the things that actually mattered. Now, this is obviously not medical advice. I'm not a professional doctor. You should consult your doctor before you get into something like this. But I'm just saying, if you're a man in your 30s or 40s and you feel like your energy has dipped, like your focus is not what it used to be in your 20s, and you're eating kind of healthy, then this might be the reset button for you. So here's my advice. Don't just do intermittent fasting for the health benefits, which are obviously incredible, but do it for the mental benefits as well. Do it for the stillness. Do it for the clarity. Do it for taking back control of your life. And it won't take you long before you start seeing the benefits, whether it's a leaner body, mental clarity, or just general focus in your life. But yes, you're going to want to go back to your old habits. Yes, you're going to feel that it sucks for the first couple of days. And yes, you're going to want to snack every couple of hours. But push through it, because on the other side, it's not just a leaner body, it's a calmer mind, it's better sleep, it's less stress and more time to focus on the things that matter in your life. Honestly, that's worth a lot more than a 9 a.m. omelet. Let me know in the comments below if you're in the process of intermittent fasting or if you're thinking about trying it. I'd love to hear about your journey.